Hello and welcome to Saturday. It's the first time in a while that I've been sitting here doing this over 2 weeks now, and that's funny. Kind of missed it. Things don't feel quite normal just yet, but they'll get there. So hey, welcome to Saturday. Let's talk briefly about this trip. Um, got there, did stuff. The first couple of days were fine because those stuff's getting done, but as the week progressed, I felt very stuck because we were just pretty much waiting around for backups. Essentially, just downloading everything to a hard drive, and there was nothing really else to do. So that's kind of why I was just like doing my own thing, just hanging out for a bit, and it was okay. It was unfortunate to me, like that I had to wait. Like I feel like I wasted a lot of time. The client had two people that I was like, they had the office manager and they had the IT guy, and both were like never there. I only spoke to the office manager a handful of times, and the IT guy was whatever, but he was not great. Like he was busy with his other job, which I can't fault him for, but it's just like, I'm trying to get you back up off the ground and like do this in a timely manner, and everything's just, it was unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. Um, so after everything got sorted out with our decryptor tool that we got, everything decrypted fine. None of these servers happened to be encrypted, which made my life so much easier. Um, that was pretty much it. I like everything worked, and um, there was a whole thing of me just waiting around yesterday because I finished everything um, Friday morning, and then it was just like, okay, we need you to sit around because we got to go through this, and like they're like trying to get a computer going, but like it wasn't booting for some reason. So like they were very interested in the system, so I couldn't do anything. They're like trying to get me to figure out how to turn it on, but there was no possible way the thing was turning on. So I was unable to get in, which is fine. But it just meant that I was there for a few more hours than I wanted to be, which is it's all right. At least I'm home. Hopefully, a good chunk of money is coming my way, and yeah, flight was fine. The what do you call it? Um, we like our flight was an hour early. Oh, I was at the airport and I did feel my first earthquake. Um, I was at the I was at the airport. This was maybe 6 or 7 Pacific time, something like that. And I was just chatting with friends in a Discord call, and um, like the whole terminal kind of like shook. I was like, did something hit the terminal? Because it felt really weird. Like it came from a certain direction, right? And like everything kind of shook. I'm like, oh, that was weird. It only lasted for maybe a couple, like a second or two. So I was like, it feels like something hit us. I'm like, no, that happened to be an earthquake that happened literally right next to us. I'm talking like I was basically at the center of the earthquake. It happened like literally only like a quarter mile or something. It was right next to the airport, which was insane to me. So that was really fun. I'm glad I experienced it. It was very confusing. I did experience a first one when I was at the office, but like I was in the building and kind of like shook. I was like everything in the building like moved around, like the shades moved around, things like I heard the building creaking, but I didn't think anything of it because it's like it's just building noises. I didn't feel anything. Turns out it was an earthquake because my phone went off. It was like, oh yeah, there's an earthquake happening. It's like, get to cover. I'm like, okay. Didn't happen when I was like in the what do you call it? Terminal, but that's because I was literally right next to it, so I didn't like the second it happened. It happened. I guess I could have been alerted. I'm not so sure how earthquakes work, but you know that happened. So it was interesting. Like I said, flight here was fine. I got here home safely. I've mostly unpacked. I just need to wash all my clothes, which laundry day is tomorrow, so that'll get done then. But yeah, it's been fun, and well, it's not been fun. It's been a time, and looking forward to being back home and doing back home things. So we'll see where that gets us. For now, that's what I'm gonna call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow, and until then, later.